Hey guys, Jessica Ruffin and NBC Sports' Steve Letarte here for NASCAR Fantasy Fastlane. Steve, let's talk non-playoff drivers because this game still requires you to play 2 non-playoff drivers every week. We've got 4 new ones to pick from, so who are you liking for this weekend?
Well, I'm going to look into the Joe Gibbs Racing camp. They were only able to advance 1 car into the playoffs. That leaves 3 to choose from. I'm going to take 2 of them in my non-playoff group, and it doesn't include the driver of the 11 FedEx Toyota. I'm looking at Daniel Suarez and Eric Jones. I think both of those guys are good at Dover. When you look at Daniel's number, he's never finished outside the top 10 in 3 starts, averaging over 35 points. Remember, this is a points game. You have to score points. Eric Jones, while his numbers at Dover aren't impressive, I think he has a ton of upside. He's been on a hot streak. I know the Roval didn't suit him well, but the high banks at Bristol seem to run well for Eric Jones. I think it's time he figures that out at the high banks at Dover.
Well, I want to talk about one of the other drivers that was eliminated last week, Jimmie Johnson, 11-time winner at Dover. I actually think he's going to come out and win Dover, a little bit of redemption after that heartbreaking exit from the playoffs last week. Do you like the 7-time champ?
Well, listen, you can't look at stats, because if you look at stats, Jimmie Johnson should always be in your lineup at every racetrack, Dover especially. He dominates every category. But when I look at just the last 3 races, remember, Jimmie's career is so long, you have to really focus in on recent history. It looks pretty good for Jimmie Johnson. While he doesn't have that win maybe you're looking for, he does score an average of 44 points an event. That is a ton of points. I'm thinking he's going to be looking for redemption. So without a doubt, Jimmie Johnson must be considered for your non-playoff drivers.
All right, well, we will see this weekend. You guys have to pay attention all weekend long to be sure to utilize those non-playoff picks. Be sure to set your lineups and tune into the race Sunday, 2 p.m. on NBCSN. You could drive off in a truck built by fans for fans. Head to NASCAR.com/playoffs promo now to enter for your chance to win the fan-built Chevy, Ford, or Toyota truck.